Hello and welcome to the 2017 Spring Real World Hunger Games pre-games live stream. We are here. It is 10:30 a.m. local time in Hingham, Wisconsin. We currently have 21 tributes signed up, and we expect more within the next hour to come flowing through the doors. Currently, there are just 3 of us here. Myself, David Delphin. I will be competing today. Elsewhere in the building, we have Benjamin Zank. He's sitting on the couch back there. He's also competing. And in the kitchen, we have Jerry Vanderwheely, who is this year's game maker. He is slicing some cheese, I believe, which is just thrilling. I'm going to try to get this cord untangled here because we don't like tangled cords here at the Real World Hunger Games. Perfect. There you go. Now you're back on me. Haha! That's great, huh? Yeah, just great. Should be a fun time here today. It's beautiful weather outside. It's 72 degrees, something like that. Let's see how. Get to the watch page here and see if anyone's singing something. Feel free to use the live chat that is on the right side. You can chat with us, ask us any questions about today's upcoming action. It'll be an interesting games. As we said a couple months ago, this is going to be our final Real World Hunger Games. So as Hunger Games staff, we kind of pulled out all the stops. Got creative with some Cornucopia ideas. Got creative with some supplies ideas. Some events coming up. Which you'll be able to experience later on during the arena side live stream, which begins at 12:45, which is also on our channel, so make sure to check that out. Looks like there's 3 people currently watching our live stream, which is cool. Hello to you 3 people. Feel free to chat with us if you would like. Please come in. Come in. Hello. Awesome. It must be Charlie.
Yes, I am.
Our first tribute arrivals here.
Oh, there we go.
Ready to play viciously Hunger Games.
Do you have a... Hold on.
You can just pay me later.
Huh?
You can just pay me
Oh,
later.
okay, that works. Sweet. Because I forgot the $10.
I didn't sign up, but
Sweet.
here's
Great.
my $10. Because I'm responsible.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, 1 out of 3 with that. There can only be 1 responsible child with that here.
Okay, I need your phone numbers.
I do not have my phone. I'm in a group that's Gabe's phone. You have a phone.
Okay, that works. What's your age?
15.
Okay.
920.
I put that on the wrong. 920.
889. 6750.
And your age? 16. You are 15. Perfect. I'm gonna get them a shirt. What size shirt do you guys wear? Might be out of mediums. We're out of mediums. We're out of mediums. Gotta pick a small or a large.
10 smalls?
I'll take a large.
I'll take a large.
Yep. That's why I said we're out of mediums. You need a larger or small. And then you need to take your picture.
Thank you.
You want to take their pictures too, Jared?
Is that before or after Mark died?
I'm just gonna have to take a look against that wall. Turn the lights on. Not that close. There you go. That's good. Perfect. Just checking in a couple tributes. That is tributes number 22 and 23. So look at that. Oh, we got some people chatting. Hi, how have you guys Ben, I like Hunger Games. You bunch of letters that I don't understand. I don't know why I decided to say that. Hi. Hi guys, we're doing pretty well here. I should probably adjust this camera so you're actually looking at me. You know, that'd be nice. I should probably go to my actual page here. Oh yeah, you are looking at me. That's pretty nice. It's pretty dope. You're on that side of the net. You guys, we got snacks up there if you want snacks or drinks and that kind of stuff. So. They are currently watching last year's spring 2016 games, which featured some pretty cool drone footage, in my opinion. So, but I mean, that's my opinion. So, somebody said something here. It will be a real game or what? Yes, this is. I don't know what you mean by a real game, but the tributes are actually competing, and they're actually competing against each other, but there's not anybody actually dying. So it's not a real Hunger Games, but they're actually having to go out and survive and basically eliminate each other.
Basically, if you have a blue-tipped weapon, such as this pen, and I stab the he's now dead. So I stab him with a blue-tipped weapon. Boom, he's dead.
Yes. All the blue-tipped weapons. We also have some plastic weapons. But yes, nothing is scripted. Tributes have to control their own destiny. Somebody said, when did the game start? The games begin at 1.
Central time.
Yes, the games begin at 1 Central Time, which is in approximately 2.5 hours. I am commenting that as I speak. So, we've got quite a bit to do today. So I gotta get all the tributes registered. Gotta make sure everything works out. We're gonna have a rules meeting later on, which you guys will be able to watch, so you'll be able to know all of the rules before the games start, which will be a valuable thing, I think, for viewers at home. Jared, who's sitting next to me, is our game maker. Yeah, there he is.
You'll hear plenty of me this afternoon.
Yes, he will be bringing you the arena side live stream, so you'll have to put up with him as long as until a tribute dies or somebody replaces him, gives him a break. So, yep, it is going to be an excellent afternoon. As I said before, we have beautiful weather. It's sunny outside. It's going to be about 72. So yeah. Let's take a little bit of a look at the arena map here. Here is the arena. And you can see basically the boundaries are in orange there. The red dot is where the Cornucopia is located, and the yellow is where the game maker will be located, and where the live stream next to the arena will be taking place from. So that'll be your viewing angle. You will be the yellow dot. There's a river going right through the middle of the arena. Pretty much cuts the arena in half. So a key decision for tributes early in the games is to decide, do I cross the river or do I not? Because that comes with the risk of getting wet, which can make your games much more uncomfortable than you had hoped they would be originally.
I believe the last 2 winners have gone across the river.
Yeah, actually, I believe every winner ever has crossed the river. So, let's see, but that might just be because they're more adventurous. I don't know. And most tributes do end up crossing the river at some point, especially if they make it quite a ways in the games. This version of the map shows some key features. So you got kind of some swampy area, which is kind of what tributes you're going to have to deal with right away. Is that the middle portion there. Tributes could end up getting pretty wet before they would like to, which, as I said earlier, can really make their games frustrating. There's a pond in the southeast corner. There's a little bit of dry land out there, and there's some pine trees in the upper right, which is kind of some of the more comfortable areas of the arena. But it's quite a trip to get out there. So yeah, that is the arena. Going back to YouTube, check some comments. Oh, we got quite a few comments here. Me too. Hey guys. What's up? What is up is the real world Hunger Games. Hunger Games are going to be beginning in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Just want to say hi. I got to study for finals, but love your guys' channel. See you around. Finals. Silly finals. Finals aren't worth it. Gonna watch the real world Hunger Games. Hopefully we'll be on all day. As long as the games go, we will be going. So. The Hunger Games started in the winter of 2012. That was our first games. It was very cold, and we only had 6 tributes, and these are the original 6 tributes that we had. So you got Kevin Dolphin in the upper left, you got Caleb Wilterdink, Kyle Venders, and TJ Lutz, John Wieskamp, and myself, David Dolphin. That is what we commonly refer to as the original 6. Started it off. We played a very cold 4.5 hour long Hunger Games, and Kevin Dolphin in the upper left there came away with the victor. And we advanced quite a bit. And last year we ended up making t-shirts, and these are what the t-shirts look like. And we've got quite a few extra t-shirts this year, so we're giving them away this year as well. There was a bit of mix-up with the ordering. I ended up with 35 extra small t-shirts. So yeah, that's what's going on. Looks like 4 people are currently watching this stream, which is kind of cool. What's the pond is quite deep. Yeah, it gets deep real quick. Like, you get a little bit in there and you can't stand. So. That seems silly. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm gonna add some people to our chat thing. Yeah, that was a pretty good plan. I know. It's almost like a genius came up with it. It was me. All of our communication with the tributes today is through an app called Remind, which basically allows the game maker to send updates to every tribute, but when tributes respond, it only goes to the game maker, which works pretty well for us and what we need it for. So right now I'm adding TJ to the Remind app. I just thought I did. Why not? That'd be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a 30-year record. Yeah, we're good. We got food and stuff. I don't know why this is not working. This is kind of interesting. Check the YouTube thing again. You got 3 people watching. Okay. Oh, doesn't work. Okay, perfect. Editing successfully. I like it. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Keep those firing. I'm probably going to hand this live stream over to Jared because I got to take care of a few things. Set up the PowerPoint for our rules meeting later on. And handle a few other things. So here's Jared.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? It's fine morning. Gonna be checking out this chat. Keep those comments coming. Come on in. Hello.
Got a new trivia right. He's already Got your money?
I got a request from somebody to join our group on Facebook, and now I don't know where it went.
I accept.
Do you want a messenger and tell her that it's today, like right now? Oh, she is. How many people are on your team? You should team up with Madeline and Elizabeth. Well, then Maggie Bill would make it 4. Oh. That's not good. That is super mean. And you'll have no chance to win at that point. Kill him. Well, unless he goes off by himself. All right, viewers, keep those questions coming. Kind of slow down. How many people do we have watching at the moment? 3. Just make sure to keep commenting and try and answer your best questions before the rules meeting occurs and more troops showed up. Just a reminder, our tribute count is now at 23. We only need 10 more to break the record for most tributes in games. Yeah. Just taking a look at the chat here. Is it the same area as last year? Good question, Eric Greer. It is basically the same area as last year. There's now a mound of dirt in the southwestern part of the arena. I'll put up the arena map again. In that kind of Cornucopia area right there, there's now like a mound of dirt. So that's really going to kind of indent that corner a little bit in order to change that up. Yeah, that's the only change to the arena so far. Yeah. When will you guys start the game? Adam McBryce, and Terminic. We are gonna start the games at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, U.S. Central Standard Time, and all that fun. We also have Eric Greer. Dave is in the games this year. He will be participating in the final Real World Hunger Games. That'll be super fun, of course. Really emotional moment for an original 6 tribute. By the end of it, he will probably be bawling, but for now, he's very hopeful. Keep those comments coming, and we'll keep talking to you guys in the chat right here. Yeah, so just keep the comments rolling. Embascado. I'm sorry, my Portuguese is not very good. I'm sorry. Fish Games, hello. Bascado, hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. 7, ooh, this might be a high for the day. just any questions, just put them in the chat. We'll answer them as soon as we can. What day I want to play the games? It is today at 1 p.m. Central Standard U.S. time. It is today. You can watch the live stream from the arena, where I will be hosting it for as long as the games go. Come on in. The arena will be around. The arena will be around 12:30ish. We will start that stream. Terminik, I'm from Croatia and I watch you from Europe. That is awesome, man. I bet it's like late at night for you or early in the morning or one of those two. But stay tuned, and we're gonna keep playing until the end of the games, and hopefully you'll make it worth your night's sleep. Aiden Murray, is this the last year for this? Yes, this is the last year. This is the 7th and final Real World Hunger Games. This is people's last chance to add to their legacies and for new tributes to really make their mark on the game. Alright, Hunger Games and American Heritage. I just had my 2nd annual May 6th. It was really fun. I am the winner of both years so far. That's cool. That awesome sauce. Eric Greer, are there any of the other original tributes in the games this year? I know Dave is doing it. Kevin is currently an iffy on if he'll be able to make it. Kevin is playing. I just got confirmation from Dave. Any other original tributes? Caleb might show up. We don't know about that. TJ is here. TJ Lutz. Yeah, he's an original. Kyle Van Dersen is also playing. I just don't believe Justin is the only one that is not playing, correct? Yeah, so Justin is the only one that isn't playing, but he will still be involved in this. Alright, going back to Terminik, it's 6 p.m. right now. Awesome. That's cool. Just by the end of the games, they'll probably be well past midnight for you. At least we can hope. Otherwise, we expect plenty of action today. Like I said, we are at 25 tributes, so less than 10. I believe it's only 8 until we break the record for the most tributes ever in the Real World Hunger Games. And there are plenty more people to sign up. We should have plenty of fun here today. Yeah. So, I want to know what you guys is. Currently, we have quite a few viewers. Tell me who you think your favorite is so far, or who your favorite tribute of all time is. I know Jesse Rogers is an often mentioned favorite. He may be competing this year, or is he?
He's planning to compete.
And we think that he is going to compete this year. He's a fan, yeah. He's a fan favorite. He has not had very much success besides that. What's that? 2014, where he was in like the final. He's second place. But before that, he did not do very well. Yeah. Alright, we good? Oh man, here comes the chat. I will be putting an official video on my stream at some point, but I have one uploaded on there right now. I just had a slideshow. Check it out. Awesome. Kevin is my favorite ever. Yes, Eric. Kevin, he's the only tribute to win 2 games. There will be plenty of competitors today trying to accomplish that, but he is so far the only one to win 2 games, and he's notorious for his camouflage and stealth. What do you think about making other versions of the games in other countries? That is something that you would have to email us at realworldhungergames@gmail.com. Talk to Dave a little bit about that, and there's not really any copyright issues, and especially since we're ending it this year, this is the final Real World Hunger Games. You guys can totally take this and explore it on your own and really refine the concept as much as you want. I don't know how many times, if we're ever going to come back, but this should be a good swan song for the Real World Hunger Games. Aiden Murray, I don't know. I just found this and I'm really excited to watch. Yes, dude. We love new viewers. This has been happening 7 times. If you in the downtime in between the stream, in between this stream and the arena stream, you are probably gonna want to watch maybe last year's video or the 2014 games. We have games for all the way from 2012 to 2017 right now. I think we have been annually on Memorial Day weekend since, I believe, 2014. Then it's been annual on Memorial Day. All right, Hunger Games and American Heritage. Kevin seems most competitive. He has a really great skill at hiding. Yes, he is amazing at hiding, and that's really going to be to his advantage this game, as there, of course, plans to be many different alliances. Just plenty of alliances that he's going to have to avoid. I don't know. Typically, he teams up with somebody and then dumps them and goes and hides. He starts games off hiding, finds someone's, and that should be pretty. That's kind of his strategy, and maybe some tributes here today could even utilize that and be inspired by him and take their chance at a victory. Eric Greer, are you guys still having the drone cam this year? Yes, I do not believe that we're going to be live streaming the drone cam, but it will be incorporated in the video. Like Dave said earlier, if you guys weren't here, the whole weather of today is very good. It's 72 outside, real nice day. That's going to be really nice footage for the video. But unfortunately, I don't believe that we're going to live stream that today. But it'll be in the video later whenever Dave gets done editing it. All right, Hunger Games and American Heritage. That is how I won mine as well. Yes, you have to outlast tributes, and if you get caught, if you're not good at camouflaging yourself, you will lose. It's essential. You have to be confident, and you have to just go straight into there. Okay. Greg. Sorry for that mispronunciation. What time is it here? Here in Hingham, Wisconsin, it is currently 11 a.m. I believe it did. It starts at 11 a.m. No, it doesn't start at 11 a.m., but it is 11 a.m. our time. It starts at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, U.S. and everything on that. Yeah, let's go back to the comment section here. He and I have a really similar strategy. Come on in. Aiden Murray, are the real games live as well? Yes, we will be live with the Game Maker live stream. It will be super fun. I'll be hosting it for as long as the games go, and yeah, it'll be live. Hopefully, we'll get some kills and stuff. It'll be super fun. It's Hunger Games and American Heritage. It's super scary because it feels so real. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's part of the feeling. I don't know. Your pencil's over there by your music stand. Alright, Hunger Games and American Heritage. I would have loved to participate, but I live in South Carolina, too far. Yeah, that's often one of the things that is a hurdle for tributes. Often it's all the Midwestern people. I know we have a couple of people from Michigan here today. We also have one from Milwaukee. Lots of different areas from the Midwest that we take full utilization of. Unfortunately, like the Southeast, Northeast, basically populated parts of the world can't really get here. But thank you. But if you feel like you want to have this and start one yourself, that's always encouraged. Just grow the sport. Okay, Jureg. Oh yes, time zone here is different. Where is everyone watching you from today? Tell us where you're from and or what time it is, your local time, and let's see where everyone is coming from.
Seriously. I don't have anything to do with those teachers. And what at school, I don't care.
How are we transporting? Do you want me to take people in the back?
You don't have anything else, do you?
No.
Oh.
Apparate.
So we're just gonna carpool.
Oh.
You don't have rain.
All right. I hear a moped. That must be Alec Westerbeck showing up. Should be plenty of fun. Like I said, guys, comment what time zone you're watching from, or where you're watching from. I want to see how wide the reaches of the real world Hunger Games is at the moment. Let's try and check this out. Moncton, New Brunswick? I think that is. Aiden Murray. I'm going to look that up actually. Moncton and B. Yeah, New Brunswick. Okay. Yeah, that's Canada. Ooh. Some may say I should be from Canada. I say a lot, and yeah. Hunger Games and American Heritage. How long do these usually last? Yeah, the longest games has been 11 hours and I believe 46 minutes. Um, the shortest has been only 4 hours. That was original 11 hours? 15. Correct that. Yeah, that has been the longest one. The shortest one has been 4 hours. So, of course, the difference between those has been the tribute amount. I believe the 15-hour one had around 28 tributes. And the shortest one was, of course, the first and initial one in the middle of winter. So that really created some urgency within the tributes today. Um, so that's, of course, why it lasted 4 hours. OMG, ours only lasted 7 hours. Yes, we have had, and I believe that's around the average length of the games. Mostly, I believe last year we had a storm front coming in, and that really upped the ante, and people wanted to get out of there. So Tribute's got increasingly aggressive, but it sounds like this year that Tribute's going to lay low and possibly wait out the night, which is rumored between plenty of tributes, which could be interesting night for me. I'll have to talk throughout the night. Okay, Hunger Games and American Heritage. Our shortest only lasted, I think, 2 hours. I'm interested. How many tributes did you have during that 2 hour one? Otherwise, like you said before, you kind of camouflaged yourself. That definitely leads. If you have more aggressive tributes, if you camouflage yourself and really put yourself sequestered in a different part of the arena than those aggressive tributes, you will probably win. Of course. Dave, you want to take back over for a little bit? No. Hello. Is he signed up? He's not signed
You're all
up.
good, right?
Oh, Derek.
I'm not. Derek's not good. Dad. How do you spell your name? R-I-C-K. Phone number. 920-698-7101.
22 tributes in 2 hours, or at least 7 hours. That is pretty impressive. We had a lot of football players. Okay. Aiden Murray. No, you're good. Dave might need your picture. Aiden Murray, what do you guys use for weapons and shelter? I'm really curious. There's a lot of tree cover within the arena, and there's also weapons that will. So they're basically sticks with blue tips. They will be this year. Um, Aiden Murray, I'd kind of recommend that you go watch. Maybe not watch one of our other videos, but in between this stream and the on-site live stream, maybe watch a little bit of the Cornucopia from last year's video. That'll be the spring 2016 games. Take a look at that. We have some excellent drone footage of the Cornucopia. Tributes do have to run to the Cornucopia. However, they cannot be killed within the peace period, which will last beyond the Cornucopia scramble. However, tributes are encouraged to be physical and possibly use their might to get the most advantageous weapons and supplies. There's water, there's food, not always good food, but there's also tarps that people can use to fasten and make shelters. There's also a tent in the middle this year. There's lots of materials in the cornucopia, and there's plenty of room for shelter. Like I said, the trees really do help with that. Yeah, but besides the weapons, we just have sticks with blue tips on them at varying different lengths. That's basically we take a spray can and just spray them down. Remember, guys, if you have any questions, just put them in the live chat, and we'll do our best to answer them right away. Keep putting it in there. Yeah. Come on in. Hey. You signed up on here and everything? No. Oh. Dave.
What, if you were here?
Alright, I'll sign you in. Alright. Shoot, now I forgot your name. Oh, you want to sign them in? Okay.
Name. Oh, Blake.
Like Julian. I don't remember.
Phone number? 920-207-6660.
As you can see, we have plenty of new tributes here.
When is it? 14.
We have Christian Graves, last year's winner, right there. We have Lucas Bosler, and we also have Blake Julian, and we have Gavin Malowitz, just entering.
You're all good.
Um,
And I'm paying for the loser over there who got his movie.
Alright.
You are good, so you played last year. We just used that picture over again.
You have a place I can put my phone?
Alright, more tributes now. We are encroaching upon the 32 tribute mark, which would top last year's. I believe we are at 29 total tributes. This is getting really close. Eric Greer, what kinds of food do you put in the games? So we have a store that is in our area called the Gibbsville General Store, and they sell a lot of food there that is very cheap and expired. So we put that food in the games. We also have some good food that we kept ourselves and put into there too. There's quite a few surprises in the food category. One of the highlights this year is caviar, which for those exquisite tastes right there. Aiden Murray. Okay, I think I might go watch the spring games. Thanks for the info. Make sure you're back here at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, U.S. Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. We have another live stream going up on site. You can watch the start of the Cornucopia. I'll be taking you there live. Just make sure you're here for that. Watch the games live. Just yeah, I encourage you guys to all watch other games during the break in between this and the on-site live stream as we start setting up over there. Any questions, just plug them into the chat. There's only 3 of you watching right now, but just any questions, plug them into the chat, and we can get going.
I mean, like 11. Good work. Let's do this thing.
Okay. Chris, you want to come over here? You want to come over here? Pause the live stream for a little bit. Yeah. It's for literally 10 minutes. I want to.
You're broadcasting live to fans all over the world, so you gotta put that on.
And what do you have to do?
Yeah, just talk about stuff. Talk about your life.
Live?
What do you expect to happen today?
To win, of course.
You expect to win today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that seems to be everybody's goal.
Can you see me?
Yes, they can see you. That's you. Next camera.
Who's online?
You got 3 people watching you.
Oh,
What are the age ranges this year? 13 to 26 is what you can tell me.
13 to 26. Alright.
I don't know. Talk about what you expect from Hunger Games. Being a first-time tribute.
Well, I'd like to go as far as I can. How long it's gonna be?
How long is it gonna be?
Yeah.
I don't know. How long do you think it's gonna be? It could be 15. It could be 3 hours.
Could it last overnight?
It could last overnight. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm hoping it lasts overnight. I like to see other people.
Oh, are you gonna play as well?
I am playing, yes.
Do you have a group?
I do, kind of.
Who's on your group?
I'm in a group with the college kids. There's 4 of us, I think, so we'll see what happens. We'll probably get bored or lazy or get sore because we're old.
Hey, what's up? What's us for?
For the texting apps, communicating treats.
Oh, do we need a phone?
Derek's good, right? You guys do. Yes, you do.
You wanna take my spot? What?
Name. Oh, you already sent. You just gotta pay me to have your picture taken.
Who wanna take my spot?
Grace. Grace, come here.
For that. Jared.
Give it a shot. Maybe you can take a seat. They'll do it, Seb.
We'll keep it between us. What are the age ranges?
You have to be middle school or older.
Yeah, I think so. It's what, 6 and older?
6th grade.
I mean, my mom almost wanted to do it, and she's like 50 something. What kind of food? Do you know what kind of food? This is my first time.
Jared already answered that one.
Jared did? Alright, sweet. We got most of the questions answered.
What are the age ranges?
Yeah.
6th grade, not grade.
Yeah.
You gotta be in middle school. You gotta be in middle school.
Yeah, I know. That's what I saw. I don't know. So, Gavin, what was the highlight from last year's?
Probably when we got executed. That was pretty funny.
Was that when you were stuck in the tree?
Yeah, we had to come down. Jared up over here.
What are you most excited about?
Surviving. Alright. What about you? What are you excited about this year?
I also am excited about just having the time of my life with my buddies and friends.
All right, hello, Grace. I'm not gonna say that. Grace, what's happening is the 7th and final real-world Hunger Games, happening in Hingham, Wisconsin. This is the pre-games live stream. This is where all the tributes have to go through and sign up. They just gotta sign up through here, have some fun. So in this pre-games live stream, we're gonna be come on in. We're gonna be showing you guys the PowerPoint presentation. We're also gonna be showing you guys all the tributes that signed up now. If you guys want to watch the on-site live stream that starts at 1:45, 12:45. 12:45 Central Standard Time. Then you get to see the real world Hunger Games take place with me at the Game Maker's desk. Of course, we'll be kicking off with the Cornucopia and all that. Be sure to have fun, and yeah, that's basically what this is all about. Yeah, he's not even signed up. There we go. We have hit the 30 tribute mark, I believe, correct?
That is correct. Phone number.
This is a huge accomplishment. We are only 2 more tributes away from tying last year's, and growing. This has just been a progressive growth of the Real World Hunger Games. Just looking at the list here, it looks like we are very close to passing it, and hopefully we do pass it. When are we planning on starting the? 12:15. So stay tuned here till 12:15. That's when we'll have the rules meeting and all that fun jazz. 2 people watching now. That's not fun. Let's play a game. I don't know what we're gonna do. 2 people. That's good. That's good. Any questions? Put them in the chat, live chat. We'll do our best to answer them. Here's yet another tribute arriving.
You're all good, right? You signed this, right?
Yeah. Yep. So that was another tribute that just arrived. There's a lot of tributes here at the moment. Hopefully, we get a couple more to break that barrier. I'm actually gonna text a couple of tributes right now, make sure they still come in. Whoop, sorry. Alright. Come on in. It is Alec Westerbeck walking into the. Oh, I'm putting you guys right into my class right there. Alec Westerbeck walking in to the live stream right here.
920-331-1718.
Age?
17.
Alec Westerbeck, wily veteran is what I would like to use to describe him. He is number 31 on the tribute list. We can't wait to see until can't wait to see him. He's got to be looking for that win. Any questions? Put them in the chat. Since there's only 2 of you, we can actively answer anything you put in the chat that you want answered. Just let us know. Do. And we have Chris here. Show you folks. There we go. We got. It's 30 seconds behind. That's how YouTube works for live streaming. So that's the live feed right there. So that's Chris. So Chris, last year you of course took the backseat to Christian in your alliance, and Christian won the games with a historical performance of 11 kills, which was very very electrifying. So now that you took the backseat to him, are you planning that this is a statement victory if you win today over Kevin? Are you chasing the legacy of Kevin, or are you trying to surpass him in the wins department, as he is the only tribute to ever win 2 games ever? What is your thoughts on that?
Of course, I want to surpass him. Nobody wants to be less or tie him. So I guess I'll try to surpass him. I don't know if that means I have to get more kills or not. I'll try to do that. And, maybe come out with the win, hopefully.
Statistically, right now, I believe your KD ratio is at around a 1.75. Do you look to improve that today, or do you feel like Christian's KD of 8 kills per death is too high for you to chase?
It's probably a bit too high for me to chase, but 1.75. Yes, we can improve that.
Awesome. Here Christian is himself. If he wants to step into the interview chair. We have last year's winner and probably the most impressive statistical performance ever in Hunger Games history. 11 kills and a victory. What's your feelings going into this year?
Do the same thing last year. Stay aggressive. Don't be defensive.
All right. Some knowledgeable words from last year's champion, Christian Graves. Thank you. Would you like to be interviewed soon? Come on in. And here comes Mitchell.
Take my shoes off. Whatever. You're going right. I think you just need to pay, right? I paid already. Yes, you did.
All the finagling. All right. We're back here on the stream. My mouse does not want to work on the glass table. All right. Still only 2 people watching. Get your friends, family, daughters, kids, your husband, your wife. Get them all to watch the stream. We're going for let's shoot for 10 people watching the stream by the end of it. Of course, I know I sent some people off like Aiden Murray and Eric Greer to watch the previous year's video. Just a reminder, we do have plenty of videos on this channel. I believe all 6 other Hunger Games have been on video and are video captured. If you want to, though, please like and subscribe. They'll have the summary video for this year out in probably a couple of months. Of course, always feel free to comment any questions you have for the Game Maker, me, of the 2017 and final Real World Hunger Games. Of course, any questions, just post them in the chat. Get your friends, get your family. This is a family affair, and have them all come watch this live stream right here. Most entertaining television that you'll ever find. Of course, I'm joking with that, but let's have some fun today. Pre-games live stream, of course, we'll be going to around 12:10, and we have yet another tribute show up here today. That is Mitchell Weinert. Here he is. He's a rather strong tribute.
You gotta pay me, right?
All right. Apparently, Mitchell wants to get interviewed, so we'll set up for that right here. We only have 2 viewers at the moment. You gotta be engaging. Alright. Lower it down. Oh, there we go. Mitchell. Bright and shiny. Alright. So, you have had a questionable history in the past with the Real World Hunger Games. Last year, I believe you got injured pretty quickly and were killed in an ambush by the college group. What do you have to say for that? What are you going to do to prevent that this year?
I think your facts are a little bit skewed. I don't remember it quite like that. We were in the big battle with the college guys, and it was just an unfortunate simultaneous kill.
An unfortunate demise.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you would like to tell the viewers of the live stream today? Hopefully, it's still 2 viewers, so it's multiple. But anything you would like to tell them?
Nope. Just watch out for us. We won last year. I believe we won the year before. So we're going for the three-peat.
You're going for the 3-peat. All right. That's Mitchell Weinert, everyone. Very successful tribute, but still is not finished. I believe. Have you finished in the top 10? No. Yes. He's still looking for that elusive top 10 victory. He has been a part of the winning alliance the past 2 years, which is something of note. Yes, 2 people still watching. Anybody that has any questions? I don't know who's watching. It's people. It won't tell me. Our last comment was, I believe, like 10 minutes ago, which is very, very rough. Put the live stream back on me. There we go. Of course, people, this is the pre-games live stream. If you want to tune in for the real on-site thing of the Hunger Games, you're going to want to go like and subscribe on this channel. Just making a plug there. You're going to want to push the bell notifications for this channel, and we'll be live with the on-site live stream, which we will be hosting all the way throughout the Real World Hunger Games. We will be hosting that all the way through. That's going to start at 12:45 p.m. of Central Standard U.S. time. That again, 12:45 Central Standard time of the U.S. That's when the on-site live stream is going to start. Hunger Games start at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, of course, and we'll go throughout the night if it requires. And this is really going to be for the final culmination of the Real World Hunger Games. In about 20 minutes, we'll be hitting you guys up with the rules meeting with a whole bunch of other tributes. That should be coming up pretty soon. Otherwise, if you have any questions, drop them down in the chat. Like I said a little bit ago, tell us if you have any questions. We will be happy to answer them. Two watching.
Quite a few comments.
Last comment was about 10 minutes ago. Hey Kyle, you gonna host us for a little bit? Oh man. Two. Multiple viewers.
Yeah, maybe talk about the rules meeting. Rules meeting will be at like 12:10.
Oh, we have 3 people watching. Welcome, new viewer. If you have any questions at all, just post them in the chat. I will be happy to answer them. This is the pre-games live stream with your game maker, Jared Vanderweel. We are going to go live on site at 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time with the official on-site live stream of the Real World Hunger Games 2017. We also have the rules meeting happening in about 10 minutes. We'll approximately start the rules meeting, which you guys will also be seen by you guys, just so you understand some of the rules and concept that we have in the Real World Hunger Games. We'll also give you guys a little bit of a preview of some of the events that are going to come. Just comment any questions you have. I'll be happy to answer. Anybody interested in? Oh, we have 2 new viewers. Woo! But if you guys have any questions, post them in the chat. The 2017 Real World Hunger Games, the final one in the history of the Real World Hunger Games, the 7th and final. This is really going to be special games. Rules meeting will be starting in approximately 10 minutes. We also have the on-site live stream starting at 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Central Standard Time. Hingham, Wisconsin here. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the chat. Let me know. We will talk to you. We'll talk to you guys all day. You guys are what drives this live stream. And we just lost another viewer. Whew. I was really struggling for that one. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. We are happy to tell you guys what is the Real World Hunger Games. So, as we start getting closer and nearing the rules meeting, we'll get you guys updated with that. Welcome, Jesse Rogers, to the stream. A fan favorite. He has come through and he has shown up. He is, of course, the legendary Jesse Rogers. He is here before your eyes. This is just amazing. There's just an electric vibe in the house right now because of his showing up. It's just a huge addition to the games. Like I said, Jesse Rogers is back, and he will be participating in the final Real World Hunger Games. Just amazing. Just a legend returning to the Real World Hunger Games. Rules meeting will be starting approximately 10 minutes. That we are quickly and definitely coming up onto that. I believe we are at the 32 tribute mark. Yes, we are. We're not at 33 yet. Oh boy. We are at the 32 tribute mark. Hopefully we get some more people to show up and we can break that record of 32. I believe we have 34 spots set apart at the Cornucopia. So this will be this will be a perfect amount. We still need a couple more people to show up, and then we'll be starting the rules meeting. Of course, that'll be approximately in 5 to 6 minutes from now. Can't assure you of that, but we will be having some fun with that. Aiden Murray, welcome back. Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Yeah, Spring 2016 was a very good games. Lots of entertainment. Rip Mark, just Rip Mark. Is basically all you need to say about that games. Very successful and yeah, scintillating games that we had last year. However, this year, tributes are going to be fighting for legacy. They're not going to be fighting just for a win. They're going to be fighting for a legacy that they have to create because this is the final one. And like I said, many fan favorite tributes are back. Jesse Rogers is back. That's a huge entrant into the real world Hunger Games. Right now, it doesn't look like he has any alliances, but he could shift to the college side, and they could possibly have a huge attack against the Oostburg High School kids. This is very escalated Hunger Games. Once again, our first international tribute, Seb. Seb is sitting right here. I don't know if he's getting on stream for you guys right now. Yes, he is. Our first international tribute, Seb, is right there. Just a huge game, wide-reaching impact to the real-world Hunger Games. Again, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them, and we can answer any questions that you have, and hopefully in a good and well-rounded manner.
For people that are watching,
Yeah. It'll get better at like the Cornucopia and stuff. People don't really care about the pre-games. Is Chris back again? Yes, Aiden Mary, he is back, and he brought Seb. Yeah, that's true. Chris is back. He's going to be going for that elusive second victory. If you scroll back a little bit, I did interview him. I believe that's like maybe 15 minutes ago. Yes, 15, 16 minutes ago. I did interview him. He is back at it and ready to go. He talked a little bit about his legacy and what he wants to leave after the Real World Hunger Games is done. Definitely something that he wants to put on his resume is another win by him. Again, any questions, put them in the chat. We'll be happy to answer them. We currently have 32 tributes. This is tied with last year, but hopefully we'll get one or two more that'll sneak in there, and then we'll have our total amount over 32 and increase the growth of the Real World Hunger Games for this final Real World Hunger Games. You want to talk for a while? I'm done talking. I gotta talk for like 11 hours. So, however long the games go, I have to talk. So, I'm just done. No, I'm not playing. I'm gonna be hosting this the whole time. So I gotta rest my voice at least a little bit. I believe that we are gathering up for the live stream. Not for the live stream, but for the rules meeting. Rules meeting will start in approximately 5 minutes. Of course, tributes are just gathering up into groups and possibly talking about who they are going to backstab and stuff. Aiden Murray, I would play if I wasn't in Canada. Yeah, honestly, I would. Yeah, the real problem with this is the borders of the United States and stuff. Like I said, Seb is a foreign exchange student from Belgium, so we have our first international competitor. yeah, he was fortunate that he landed with Chris as a foreign exchange student, and he is participating this year. It'll be interesting to see the dynamic, though. If one of those two goes down, will the other have to forfeit in order to make sure that they're not isolated from each other, which is which is often why the forfeit feature is used. For instance, Christian a couple of years back did forfeit, and that was his first games. He forfeited because he had to take a couple of people home, and their bladders were not holding very well. Of course, we can't completely say that it wasn't our Hunger Games food that made their bladders irregular, but of course. Like I said, Christian had to use a forfeit that year, so forfeit is an option. If Seb or Chris, that could really cripple that alliance, that high schooler alliance, really cripple it if one of them has to go. Jobin's bestie, where are these held? I really want to join. Me and my wife are supreme Hunger Games fans and have wanted to try this. Jobin's bestie, this is the last final real world Hunger Games. It doesn't work as well on that. Yeah. This is the final real world Hunger Games. This is the seventh and final one. We're sorry about that you can't make it. If you're within an hour of Hingham, Wisconsin. No. If you're within 15 minutes of Hingham, Wisconsin, you may join the real world Hunger Games for this year. However, if this is the last one, feel free to host your own.
He said, I don't want to handle 32 sheets of paper, just don't hurt yourself.
I'm going to shoot you, David.
Don't kill anybody.
That's definitely going to hold up in court.
Who's that? Coin football. That was not anybody's Gmail account. Just saying. The Big Nerd 3 is the Gmail account. Alright. Yes, folks. The Alliance is gathering up to watch the live stream. Uh-oh. Dave, you ruined it. Oh, because we're downloading an attachment. When is it starting? Oh, I have so many questions. Okay, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Andrew, it's starting at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Luke Boniface, hi. Yeoman's bestie, oh. No, I live in Idaho. Oof. Har har, oh well. Make sure to stay tuned. 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Jump in. We'll have the onside live stream starting at 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join that. I'll be there the whole Hunger Games. You can watch all the action live from there. All the deaths. You can follow everything live. And then in a few months, you can watch the Summer Games and be like, "Hey, I was there when we saw that." But just keep watching. This live stream will be transitioning over to the rules meeting. But looks like we're having some computer issues at the moment. But we will be transitioning over to the rules meeting. My previous estimation was wrong. We'll probably have it in about 20 to 15 minutes. We'll have the rules meeting live streaming.
I need your pictures.
Our pictures.
Hey, hello.
I didn't hear what you said.
All right, we just had, I believe, our final two tributes that were already signed up pull in. They are here. I believe that is all that we have. 32 tributes. Quite a big field, just like last year. It'll be interesting with the Cornucopia lined up as it is. The Cornucopia this year is a semicircle, which is quite a different shape than the circle we had in previous years. There's also some more obstacles on that. This is really going to be a big production, and I hope that the seventh and final Real World Hunger Games is one that you'll all enjoy. Just make sure you guys hop onto at 12:45 Central Standard Time. I don't know what that is, Pacific or Mountain Time or Eastern Time. Just hop on to the other live stream, the on-site live stream, and then you'll get all the Hunger Games action live. Once again, I just want to kind of tell you guys the rules and everything. The rules for the Hunger Games: if you get stabbed with a stick, so we have sticks that have blue tips on them. The tips have been sharpened to make sure that paint does not fall off. They've been spray painted blue. If you stab a person in the torso with that stick, they are officially out. If you stab them in a limb, that limb is dead for 4 hours. The person cannot use that limb whatsoever. We also have a cornucopia. All the tributes will be lined around in a semicircle. They'll be then bottle rocket will be launched, and they'll go and run after the cornucopia. We'll also have a peace period, so that people do not die in the cornucopia, which, if you're paying money to get into this, it makes more sense. But people will not die at the cornucopia. We have a peace period. However, it is a struggle for supplies. That is the main purpose of the cornucopia. And this year, supplies are going to be scantily found, and tributes will have a hard challenge to find themselves reliable and useful things in the cornucopia. It'll be plenty of fun. We'll have that on the stream most likely. The on-site live stream at 12:45 p.m. That'll be Central Standard Time. If you guys, at least if you guys are leaving this live stream, the rules meeting will be approximately starting in about 10 to 20 minutes. That'll be starting soon. If you wish to follow along, just keep commenting in the chats. Any questions, I can totally tell you.
Probably bring it with you and leave them near your or leave them in the tower. You can leave them here. Find a safe place for them.
If you need any, is that behind? That's behind by a little bit. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, post them in the chat. I will do my best to answer them all. So far, we have 32, or are we at 33 yet? 32? We're trying to figure out how many tributes we have. We're at 32 tributes, so this is going to be at least matching last year's games. This will be a very huge and, of course, wondrous occurrence. This is, of course, being the final Real World Hunger Games is a big event in this community. The whole community of Hingham should be watching, but they will obviously not because a lot of them are older people. As long as you guys keep commenting, keep watching, we'll have this live stream going. Pre-games live stream is your game maker, Jared Vanderweel. I'll be your host for the afternoon and maybe the night. Also, we'll have plenty of events for you guys to watch. We have plenty of events planned, and it'll be lots of fun. Anything else to say, Dave?
Got a ton to say at the moment. Probably take a little break.
Okay. Do you have an approximation of when we'll be back for the rules meeting? All right, everybody. We're going to take a stream break here, and in approximately 15 minutes, we'll be back with the Real World Hunger Games 2017 final Real World Hunger Games rules meeting in about 15 minutes. I'll be back then. All right, thank you. I'm gonna go get some on my phone. I printed out examples of reviving stuff. Are you serious?
Oh, we're discussing that in the rules meeting. What? We're discussing that in the rules meeting. Is that the only thing you said?
Pretty much. I was looking at like the table. They're not the table. Charts. There you go. Probably like ran over rabbits.
I trained you on the Mind app yet? What? I trained you on this yet? Last year. And this is value equal. And you want to look at the might be better.
Yeah, I had an app on my phone that was mine.
Yeah, but you gotta use the app. It's not entertaining. What's wrong with that? So like, Jared.
Yeah, but like
Are they green?
Doesn't make
They have an actual alliance.
throws phone across the screen. Well, you can try. Throw a phone across, die.
Oh yeah, I'll grab
Stolen by other strangers. Wow! I saw that. Knock it off. Well, and I'm killing you.
They're gonna kill you. That's what we got going.
They got a disc golf thing right here.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a gorgeous.
We need to get No, they're not. They're going to go the opposite way. You guys really get to be you guys can have 15 weapons.
What if we know it? Should have rated it here at the. Can I do that?
Like a big red.
She's better. Wait, did you get it?
I really want to. I don't want just one. Well, if we all have options.
I was gonna bring one of those.
No, we don't. Oh, we need a guy. We don't need that.
Alright, that's what it was.
Even worse. You got a bunch of because we will have already won by it.
You guys all want to see it.
I gotta get over here.
Oh yeah.
You guys stay quiet.
Fair enough. You can actually.
Oh, now you're out.
Yeah, you're out.
You're out.
We should ask
Okay, you ready? I'm talking. You can sit down right there and just try. Okay. Welcome to the 2017 Spring Real World Hunger Games. This is the rules meeting. This is also being broadcast live to the internet, in case that matters to you. I just sent out a text using the Remind app that's going to be used to inform tributes of events and kills. Did everybody get that text? Awesome. I didn't hear any no's, so I assume that means you all got it. We can go on to the next slide here. This is the arena map. There's a couple adjustments to this picture. The bottom left corner is going to be cut off a little bit, but the boundaries are all marked with flags as pictured in the bottom right. They are both red and pink flags. It's kind of a nice colorful mixture. There are also some solar lights on the boundaries that will light up hopefully when it gets dark and help you a little bit, but they're not very frequent along the boundaries, so don't depend on those. Just be careful. If you walk out of bounds, it's kind of your fault. Flags are done pretty well because I did them myself, but yeah, just be careful, especially in that the far right little hook thing can be a little confusing on the bottom or right over there. Other than that, you can go back a little bit. Backspace. The Cornucopia is that red dot. That's where the Cornucopia will be. So that's where we will be starting out, so you can get your bearings from there. Next slide. The start of the games, we are all going to form a single file line and walk around the Cornucopia. Jared will place you in a spot, and you cannot argue with Jared about the spot. If you don't like your spot, too bad, deal with it. There will be after everybody's placed, there will be a 60-second waiting period. And then the cannon will fire. And the cannon is a firework that will fire up into the air, and then it will explode in the air. And you may run towards the cornucopia when it explodes in the air. So not when it shoots up, but when it explodes. And you will hear it explode because it's quite loud. After the games begin, there will be a peace period that is going to be a random length between 5 and 60 minutes, and that will be decided by Jared. So maybe pay him some money if you want to know. Just because there's a peace period doesn't mean you can't be physical. You can still be physical at the cornucopia and like steal things from other people if you want. And you can, if you can steal things and push people if you want. You're probably better off just picking up items, but you can do what you want. Killing will be enabled by a text from Jared, similar to the one you just received from me. Next slide. A little bit about our weapons. We got melee weapons. First, we have blue-pointed wooden weapons. I do not have an example of a wooden weapon here, but they can range anywhere from 12 inches to 4 feet about. So they're blue-tipped. So make sure you're using those. If you find ones from past games, you can't use them because those were orange-tipped, which is why we changed the color. You cannot make your own weapons, to eliminate people, but you can use them to kind of defend yourself or to intimidate people. They're silly enough to think it's a real weapon. You cannot throw your weapons for damage, but once again, you can throw them for intimidation or distraction. And you cannot modify them, which means you can't tie 2 of them together. You can't put duct tape on it to improve your grip. You can't do anything. They have to be exactly as you got them from the cornucopia. Next slide. You can use your melee weapons to block arrows. However, if the arrow deflects off the weapon and hits you, it still hurts you. Next slide. More about archery. The arrows are completely painted blue, and they are wooden dowels. I do not have one up here, but they're about 2 feet long. We've used them in the past, but now they're completely blue. So if you find ones from last games that aren't completely blue, you can't use it. You cannot throw your arrows, and you can't use them as melee weapons. And you cannot craft your own arrows. Arrows that bounce off the ground cause no damage. Arrows that bounce off other arena objects can kill you. Next one. Fletching and shields. You can make bows. You cannot make arrows. Your bows must be well made and longer than 2 feet in length. And a little bit about shields. You can use them, but if your shield is pinned against you, it still would count as a kill. So it's not really much of a shield. It can only be used to kind of like block things away from your body. So I'm using a backpack, but I'm actually wearing the backpack. It doesn't do me any protection. So. Next slide is about injuries. A tribute is injured if you're hit with a valid weapon. That could be an arrow shot from a bow, or that could be a wooden spear, or it could be one of the plastic weapons that we also have. We also have plastic swords like this. We got only one of these, and then we got little ones like this. So that's about as short as they get. So if you're hit with one of those in a limb, which is either leg or an arm, you would be injured for 4 hours. It means you can't use that limb for anything. So if you get hit in the leg, you cannot use it to climb a tree. You can't use it to walk around. You can't use it to kick things. So you must text the game maker if you have acquired an injury, and texting the game maker can be done by just responding to the text that was just sent earlier. Kills. Tribute is dead if you are hit with any part of a valid weapon in the chest, stomach, back, neck, or head. Please do not aim for the neck or the head, but if it happens, it happens. A tribute can finish their attacking motion upon death, so if I were to, say, stab TJ, and he were to stab me at the same time, we would both be dead. If you have a dispute, figure it out. Don't cheat, please. So if you're hit, just acknowledge it and get out of the games. So, and make sure you remember who killed you, because we will have to be recording who killed who. So don't just be like, I don't know who killed me. Remember it. It's one person. Get their name. It's not that hard. And then text the game maker if you die or if you kill somebody. Next slide. Forfeit. You can forfeit at any time if you wish to do so. You must still text the game maker if you forfeit, and once you forfeit, you cannot re-enter. So you can't say, I'm forfeiting, and then an hour later be like, this looks alright, I'll join again. Like, no, you can't do that. You are out. And we are free to ridicule you if you forfeit. On death procedures, if you die, you must act like you're dead. You must give up all of your supplies except stuff you brought with you into the arena. So you don't have to give up your camo if you wore it with you. But if you got it in the Cornucopia, you have to give it up. Any unwanted supplies can be sent to the game maker with the dead tribute, and the tribute must take them. So if I've got 5 cans of beans that I don't want, whoever I kill has to take them. It's kind of a punishment for dying. The dead tribute must act dead and can't give out any tips or anything. Can't scream, run away, anything like that. You are dead. You gotta be quiet, kind of a thing. An air horn will be sounded for each death. And additionally, you cannot fake death. You can't be like, oh yeah, I'm dead, and then 5 minutes later just run away because you were apparently dead. If you fake dead, it'll count as a forfeit, basically. Communication. Game maker will send messages similar to the one I just sent out when kills occur. So it'll say Kevin is dead, 12 tributes remain, something like that. And then special updates or events, which you should be on notice for. Additionally, events are signaled by 7 air horn blasts. So if you hear 7 air horn blasts, it's not 7 kills, it's an event. Check your phone. Speaking of events, or did I miss a slide? No, good. Events. The first event we have is a locks and keys event. There are 3 lock boxes and 3 keys hidden throughout the arena. Each box and key has a number, but they might not match up. So if you get key 3, it might not match up to box number 3. Text the game maker if you find a key, or if you unlock a box. You do not need to text him if you find a box, because that doesn't do you any good without the key. The boxes are chained to various places with pipe locks. Please do not try to remove them in any way. They are locked there for a reason, to keep them there. Don't try to cheat and move the boxes. The boxes contain a revive, a medicine, which heals a limb, and nothing. So hopefully you don't find the box that has nothing. In order to use the medicine, the afflicted tribute must text the game maker, I have used medicine to heal my left arm. And there are additional rules in the box saying what you can and cannot do with your medicine. So.
And the sheets of paper are like that. They're like that. Exactly.
Yes. Next slide talks a little bit about the revive, which has some advanced rules to it. The revive basically brings you back to life if you die. And you have to be carrying it when you die. You can't pass it on to tributes who are already dead. You can't pass it from somebody who's dead to somebody who's alive. All items that you have still have to be given up. So it's like you died in a normal way. And then you bring it back to the game maker, and you would have to use it within 45 minutes to get back in the games. And then they will text saying somebody revived themselves. Arena zones. So we got a couple events coming up that may or may not use these various zones of the arena. The 3 zones are the north third, which is north of the river, the middle third, which is in the woods south of the river, and the south third, which is the open area south of the woods. It's fairly clear where the woods start and end, but if you're like on the line during an event, just make it clear where you are. Just kind of be hovering. South third includes the pond and the Cornucopia. And then the river is kind of the dividing line there, but is not in any zone. So the river is kind of its own zone. So an example of an event that could happen is all tributes must be in the north third, or they are dead. Would be an example of an event that may occur. So just be careful there. And additionally, there's a difference between a safe zone. No, you would get like 10 minutes to move into the right zone or something. just an example. And there's a difference between a safe zone would be you can't do any. If it's a safe zone, you can't do anything. You can't like push each other or take their stuff. Like it's safe. Like you're safe. Like if you leave something somewhere, nobody can steal it, kind of a thing. And then there's a difference between that and can't be killed. So if we say you can't be killed in the middle third, that means you just can't be killed, but people can still take your stuff or push you in the river or something. Moving on to the next one. A little bit about alliance sizes. I have my iPad up here. Yes, I do. The Game Maker has the power to limit alliance sizes. Tributes, and this is an event that will be occurring sometime during the games. So the alliance sizes will be limited at some point, and tributes judged to be in alliance afterwards will be dead, or in an alliance over the limit. And if you're in an alliance over the limit, you're all dead. So alliances must be completely independent, so you can't just have, like, say the alliance limit becomes 3. You can't just have 2 groups of 3, like, 5 feet away from each other, being like, we're not an alliance, we're separate. Like, no, you're clearly not separate. So yes, the alliance limit is going to be similar to another event where 7 air horn blasts are sounded, and then check your phones because it may not actually be that event. We are going to select that number right now. It's going to be a random number between 1 and 6. It will be randomized by my iPad here. 3! Look at that! Our alliance limit is going to be 3, so when Jared announces the alliance limit is happening, it'll be 3. So keep that in mind when you're forming your alliances right now, because if you're like the 4th or 5th person in your alliance, it may be beneficial for you to run away earlier or to kill other people in your alliance earlier. Just letting y'all know.
Will that alliance limit last the rest of the game, or will it only be for a certain amount of time?
That alliance limit would last for the rest of the game. So you can't just separate to other corners and get back together eventually. Unless somebody dies, then you can rejoin. But okay. Next slide. You can discuss your alliances in a little bit. A little bit about the Game Maker and when to text him. First of all, you text him by responding to his messages. And when to text him. After a kill or a forfeit, I killed Kevin or Kevin killed me, something like that. After an injury, and you have to text him after an injury because otherwise we don't know when you get your limb back. It's all time-based. If you forget to text him, the time starts when you text him, so make sure you text him right away. Text Jared if you find a key or open a lockbox, and include the number of the lockbox or key. Text him if you use the medicine. Also text him to provide updates for fans and also for things for him to talk about while he's on the live stream for however long this thing goes. So he'd be very grateful for your updates, and all of that can be done by just replying to the text. That would only go to him. It wouldn't go to your friends or any other tributes, so you're not giving away information that could be valuable to other people. Next slide is about videos. Make sure you make a lot of videos. We put together a good video after this, and probably saw the one earlier I was playing. Try to film horizontally. Fits better on the screen at the end. Record fights if you can. Like if you're hiding in the weeds and somebody's fighting right in front of you, please videotape it. That'd be fun to see. Make sure Jared collects your videos when you die or win, so we have those and I don't have to chase you down for the next 3 months trying to get your videos, because that's not fun. And you cannot use your phone you can't use your phone to eliminate or distract tributes anyway, so you can't set up a trap with the light on your phone or anything like that. You also cannot use the internet on your phones to watch the live stream or to get news from the blog site, that kind of stuff. A couple of reminders. Last slide here. Make sure you have your phone, and well, sponsorship items don't exist anymore, so you don't need those. And don't forget to text the Game Maker with updates, make videos, and stay alive. You don't fight, you can't die. I promise. Unless you forfeit. So. Anybody have any questions? questions? Still have like 20 minutes till we'll be leaving. Just let you know. You don't have to get up and do anything yet. That concludes this pre-games live stream. We'll see you in the arena in a few minutes. Thank you.